What's going on, guys? This is Keeanolookalike here, bringing you this amazing gameplay of a triple nuclear streak. Now, this streak is unlike any that you've ever seen before. Instead of one person going on 3 nuclear streaks, we got 3 different people all going on nuclear streaks, all at about the same time. In this party, it's myself, Call Me BV, and Stealth Bomber 53. We're playing Hardpoint on Express, a little bit of multi-team action here. What I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and bring in everybody else's perspectives as they begin their streak and how they go through their streak. Right now, the perspective that you're seeing is myself. I was the first one to start my streak. I start off with 3 really quick kills, and then the next person that begins his streak is Stealth Bomber 53. It's going to be a lot of stuff going on. Up in the top right corner, as you can see, Stealth Bomber's perspective just popped in. I'm going to switch in and out of perspectives so you can get a full screen view of what they were seeing at the time, and trying to do the play-by-play as best I can. It's a lot going on, so you'll have to apologize if I'm a little bit out there. But right now, I just grabbed my 5th kill. Bomber hopped into the hard point, and he is getting flashed and getting a nice little kill right there. We're going to switch to his perspective here in just a couple of seconds, right about now, so you can see how he's going. Now, the thing about Bomber, he was the very last person that I ever thought would get a nuclear streak. He's not one to go on high kill streaks. He told me once that the highest kill streak he had ever been on was about a 20 streak. Now, down at the bottom left corner, BV, his perspective just popped in. As you can see, he just died, but that was his last death before he started his streak. He was the last one to go on to start his streak, but he was definitely the first one to get his. He ended up ending his streak with 37 kills total, which was really impressive considering how fast he got then. A little bit of a disclaimer. As you can probably see throughout the video, there's going to be a couple of guys that looked like on the other team who were not trying very well. It seemed like they were more interested in trying to destroy our UAVs and counter UAVs than actually try to kill us. You'll see a couple of those guys running around and just running out in the middle of the open and spinning around, but those few people that were still playing, it's still really tough to manipulate them and to get those kills and, you know, stay on this awesome streak. But right now, we're watching BV do his thing. He was running Scavenger, which definitely benefited him in his streak. He just picked up his 10th kill. But me and Bomber, unfortunately, we were not running Scavenger, so we were having to scrounge the battlefield for some extra ammunition, some new guns. Luckily for both of us, we ended up getting submachine guns, which both of us are pretty good with submachine guns. And BV won't admit it here, but I saved his life. That kill right there, that 3rd kill, I don't think he would have got it him if it hadn't have been for me coming in there and shooting him in the back for him. But as you can see, BV loves throwing C4s. That's how he gets his nuclear streaks. Bomber with a nice little save right there with that stealth, with a lightning strike to get that 3rd guy that was shooting at BV. Here is where BV starts his brutal, not brutal, but his 20 streak. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head right now. But he's getting it in right now. I think both me and Bomber are on or close to 20 right about now as well. We tried to stay as far away from each other as we could, so that way we weren't bumping heads, stealing each other's kills, getting one of us killed, getting killed, killing each other or something like that. But BV just picked up his brutal. That's 25. Just a couple of more. He makes this guy look silly playing Ring Around the Rosie around this thing, and pre-fires the 2nd guy. Alright, now he's at, what, 27? Now this was pretty funny. I thought he definitely thought he picked up a scavenger pack. Comes in, tries to throw C4. All he gets is the clicker. But luckily they weren't paying attention too much. Gets a nice little double spray. Now he's at 29. He just needs one more. Bam, there's 30. Nuclear and an unstoppable medal just for good measure. Now we're going to switch it up to my perspective next. I was the next one to get to nuclear. I kind of failed right there with the shock charge, but I get a little triple spray here for my brutal, and I really felt bad for Bomber. He's getting really close, and I scare the crap out of him. He shoots one guy, I shoot the other. He comes up the stairs, starts spraying me down, thinking that I'm an enemy. But I just need 2 more kills for my nuclear streak. Bam, there's double spray right there. There's my nuclear, and I get an unstoppable medal right there as well. Switch it up to Bomber. If you were paying attention to BB's perspective, he ended up getting killed by a random grenade on his 37 streak. But here, Bomber scared the crap out of me. He pulls out a Chi-Com. Of all things, he had an MP7 on his back, but he pulled out a Chi-Com. And I really thought he was going to die because of it. But he picks up that 1 kill. He's looking for another kill. He just needs 2 more kills. Gets this guy in the back. Thankfully, there's a VSAT up. And then sprays this guy down, but cannot knife the 3rd guy. But he gets his nuclear streak, doesn't get his unstoppable medal. I tried to come in at the last second, save the day, but I failed. And I'm still on my streak, so I brought my perspective back up. I end up with 37, like I said. BB ends up with 37, and Bomber with 30. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like it, don't forget to leave a like, leave a comment. Don't forget to subscribe for more content. I appreciate everybody watching. Y'all take care. See you later.